Hello everyone, it is me, Yi King, and we are back with another unboxing. For today's unboxing, we got from Beyblade X Jurassic World. And since I don't know if this counts as a Wave 6 or Wave 5 product, I'm not going to fill out my first Wave 6 bay, because Wave 6 apparently is estimated, like the general release date for Wave 6 is supposed to be like fall/October, and this stuff came out in September, while Wave 5 was like summer. So it's kind of like an in-between release, so that's why I'm not sure to count as like Wave 5 or Wave 6, so it's kind of just up in the air. So that's why I'm not calling the video my first Wave 6 bay, just in case. So it's just going to be called just the title of said product. Then when I actually get something from Wave 6, I actually tell it my first Wave 6 bay. But yeah, we finally have another product added to the collab line. And for now, for collabs, Star Wars is winning in first place because they have 4. Marvel and Transformers are tied for second because they both got 3. And and then Jurassic World's in second. But they just came out, so, you know, it's fair enough. They just came out, like, this month, because that time recording is still September. So, I mean, like, they just came out, so, you know, it's whatever. I think we're going to do some more stuff in the future. I could see them unironically doing, like, Blue versus the Indoraptor, or, like, the Thanagarasaurus versus the Giganotosaurus for maybe like 2 more or 1 more collab pack. But the Transformers one was Bumblebee versus Shockwave, which, I mean, I'm happy we got Shockwave and Bumblebee because it's on the Beyblade Burst app. So, I mean, I'm happy we got those bays. But I really want to see Soundwave, so it has me thinking they're holding off for either Soundwave versus Blaster, or maybe Soundwave versus Jazz, or maybe versus Ironhide, but I could see Blaster Jazz is more likely. But yeah. Anyways, for this Beyblade X pack, we have Trex versus Mosasaurus, which it's been a while since I looked at my Transformers ones, but I forgot if they said the parts listing or it's just the name of the characters, and you would have to flip to the back. Spoiler, even though you see the types, it's because of the bit that makes it all 4 types, but by technicality, based on the blade shapes, you get 2 attacks, 1 stamina and 1 defense in actuality, but packaging wise, it says you have 1 attack, 1 stamina, 1 defense, 1 balance, but that's because of the bits, but in reality, it's 2 attacks, a stamina and a defense. But yeah, I don't know if I said it before, but it's Trex versus Mosasaurus. Pretty cool. I see a lot of rip tabs right here, but if you know me, I don't do that because I like to preserve the boxes. Also, you see the CG of the 2 bays clashing. So up here, you have the window of the bays, and the collab stuff is BX based, so that just means your basic stuff. So stuff like Tusk Mammoth or Horn Rhino. Then you would have UX, so they specialize in 1 category. And then, like, you know, like Hammond Cindy or Busted Dran. Then you have CX, which just means you get extra stuff to customize. So stuff like Rhino Reaper and Perseus Dark. But yeah, then you actually show what they look like. So Mosasaurus is your aquatic reptile, not a dinosaur. And then you actually have a dinosaur, that being the Tyrannosaurus Rex, or T-Rex for short. Sees the Jurassic World up there, so you know where it comes from. Flip over here just advertises the Beyblade X app for you to download both the App Store and Google Play Store. Flip over here, since it is a collab pack, actually shows what you get. So I also get the 2 bays and 2 special themed launchers. Flip down here, Mumbo Jumbo, and a beautiful barcode. And then we flip back here, we have the parts, so we're going to start with this one first. And it looks good enough. So we have T-Rex, which is a right spin stamina type bay. But for the T-Rex blade, it's a right spin attack type blade. Attack 65. Try moving closer, but it doesn't work in my favor now, does it? But yeah, Trex 65, defense 30, stamina 5. For the Ratchet 180, attack 17, defense 4, stamina 9, height 80. And then for the bit GB, which stands for Gear Ball, attack 15, defense 15, stamina 45, dash 30, burst 30. And we flip over to the Mosasaurus. The Mosasaurus is a right spin bounce type blade, but for the Blade Mosasaurus, it's a right spin defense blade, which I don't know why it doesn't say the names unless it just says it up there, but I don't know. Attack 32, defense 55, stamina 13. For the Trex 9-60, we have attack 13, defense 10, stamina 7, and height 60. So that's 9 points of contact and 6 millimeters tall. And I forgot to point that out with 180. It has 1 point of contact and is 80 millimeters tall. Actually, maybe I should just start pointing that out when I actually open up the ratchets. Yeah, I'll do that for the next unboxing. And then for the bit U, which stands for Unite, attack 25, defense 25, stamina 30, dash 20, burst 80. And that's it. Let's pop it open. I should be more careful. Always be careful when using scissors and anything sharp, especially if you're a youngin'. And I'll try my best. I know what the Transformers one was like, either Optimus Prime, Optimus Primal. One of them was open fine. The other one took like an actual fair bit of effort. How do you open this? Oh, okay. So you have to go into this side. It's been a bit since I got collab bays. Well, last time I got collab bays was unironically the first 2 Transformers ones. Apologies for the background noise if you can hear it. Did I get that? I think I did. Let's see. Yeah. I was gonna get this off of Amazon, but they had it at Walmart for like $5 cheaper, which is pretty cool. Whoops, I guess I didn't. I thought I did. There we go. There we go. So this is how they come in, so just give me 1 second. We have a little pamphlet right here, so we are going to take a look at that. Actually, show strap attack, I don't know. Well, I'm still just not going to say my first Wave 6 bay anyways. But here's how you would assemble the bay, but I showed that off anyways. And there's the Beyblade app getting re-advertised. Flip over here shows how you would launch the bay. Go down here. It shows the drop attack battle stadium. So okay, either it still is part wave 5, or for the next couple waves, it's just gonna keep advertising the drop attack stadium till we get our next stadium set. I don't know. I have to take a look at wave 6 bay. I mean, there are wave 6 unboxings. I just haven't taken a look at any of them. Yeah, I mean, like this wave 6 unboxings, just they don't usually take a look at the pamphlet, so at least the ones I see don't. So I don't know if it still features a drop attack stadium or not. But yeah, here are the parts of the drop attack stadium. Still want to pick it up. Do's and don'ts of the arena. This is a little bit different, or I'm just too stupid to remember. But I don't think I remember the other wave 5 stuff showing the knockouts. I think it still did on the basic one, so who knows. But yeah. Here how you score, it's 1st to 4, but me personally, when I play, it's 1st to 5. Check you off to the side. Now we bring this stuff back in, and let's take it out. That was simple. Boom, here we go. And here we go. Oh wow, they're just in there. I don't know if they're supposed to be in baggies or not. Well, at least all the parts are there, so it's not the end of the world. Oh yeah, the one thing I don't like, they're like really curled up. Okay, let's just put the parts out like this for a second. Listen, it's hard to film, alright? But yeah, you get your rip cords are all bent up. Like even the ones in the star packs on this bent, like come on man, like look how stupid that looks. But since this is a theme pack, your proto launchers is actually themed for Jurassic World. So if you get the Jurassic World packs, that being the T-Rex or Spinosaurus, or any others that they make more in the future, the outside is orange while the little prongs that hold your blade is black. It is pretty detailed. Like the least detailed one is the Transformers one, because all it is just your white proto launcher with the Transformers logo slapped on in red. I will admit the rest of them are actually put in detail. Like Star Wars is black with the Star Wars logo, Marvel is blue, the Marvel logo, then Jurassic World is orange with the Jurassic World logo. So that's pretty cool. It actually gives them a little touch. Alright, let's get the bays out. I can. I mean, I can. Come on. Wow, this is just like the collab packs. I set everything off to the side because I gotta like actually do this. You won't come off for some reason. So I gotta do the classic jab jab, but she's just not doing this. I always say that because you might hit the QR code. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, just bringing everything back. Boom. Boom. Okay, we can make it a little bit more. Let's start with the Mosasaurus, because why not? For glide packs, they never, well, besides Optimus Prime, that was the only time you actually had a new part in it, but every other collab pack always has reusing parts, so basically is when you see a collab pack, the parts already been used, so nothing's new. Besides Optimus Prime, that was the only time, because that was the only way in Wave 1 to actually get a point bit, then yet you got like a couple in Wave 2, which was really interesting. But there you go. We have this Unite bit in like a dark blue, I think, or like a sea blue. Unite's just supposed to be like a fusion between taper and point, I believe. But there's supposed to be like a little dot that like extends out, but it doesn't. So it's just kind of like a slightly different version of taper at the end of the day. So do that with as you please. We have this 960. It has like the same kind of, is it the same shade? Okay, so no, the bit's a bit darker. I thought I had the same shade as the bit. But it's like in this nice blue, so that's nice. If you want to build something blue, you can use this 960. Because 960 is a meta part. Like, you do get some meta parts out of this, to be honest. Like, I think Unite's a pretty good bet. At the end of the day, 960 is one of your best ratchets. The B-Tyranno blade's pretty good based on its retooled from, and 180 is alright. But yeah, pretty cool. Just like two different shades of blue. Then we have the Mosasaurus, which I mean, look at that gear chip. That looks pretty awesome. they are retooled from different bays. So Mosasaurus is retooled from Spinks Cowl, which is pretty cool. Or Cowl Spinks, I forget how to pronounce it in Hasbro. Usually the way it doesn't sound is the way it is in Hasbro, so I think it's like Cowl Springs. But yeah, pretty cool. He looks cool. Here's the QR code in case folks want to get into Beyblade XUp. But with this being a collab pack, if you do scan into Beyblade XUp, all you get is like 1,500 XP/points to use up in the Bay Battle Pass. Or just, you know, it just gives you 1,500 XP to level up, really. So, and it doesn't even like show the bay. It just shows it's still grayed out. So it's like, what's even the point, you know? But yeah, pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look at the T-Rex one. So, I'm gonna be real, I thought this was black. But no, it's a very, very dark shade of brown for this gear ball, but it's a gear bit. So, I mean, like, they burn through stamina. But since it's a stamina bit, I think it should be fine, but who knows. But yeah. Pretty cool. Like I said, I thought it was black, but it's very dark brown. And then we have like this 180 in like this desert brown or beige, you know. Like you see this on like a beach or in the desert, this kind of coloring. But I mean, it looks cool. Like we don't have this coloring. Actually, I think this was pretty good with the basic color of Cowl Springs. Because it kind of has that color already, so, you know, you could pair it up with that. Now we just need a bit in that kind of color, and then we're good. And here is the blade, the T-Rex / Transformers Rex / Rexy. This one is retooled from B Tyranno, and it's stupid because apparently this is the only exception where you can't run it with something else of its mold because it's basically 1-to-1 with the original. So I don't know if it's just like you can't use it with B Tyranno specifically, or you just can't use it with anything that's been retooled from B Tyranno. I think this was more the original one where you just can't use it in the same deck as B Tyranno because they're 1-to-1. But everything else is slightly retooled, so that's why you get away with it. But since this is basically 1-to-1, I don't think you can use it with the same one, which is stupid. So you can't, well, at least officially you can run mono B Tyranno. But I mean, like with your fans, I'm pretty sure they'll be fine with it. For the back, here's the QR code. Ooh, this one looks cool. I actually like the design of that QR code. But yeah, that is, you want to scan it. Same case for Mosasaurus. It's grayed out, but you get 1,500 points. It's just stupid. Like, I don't know why they did that. Like, even if you can't use the bay, at least actually show the bay in the Beyblade XUp to show you unlock it. All it does is just give you a check mark. It just says collab hashtag something. Like, even after a while, I forget which collab is which, and you get them all, it's like, oh, well, which one's number one? You know, it's just like, it's stupid. So, I mean, like, ugh. Alright, well, let's put the base together. So how it works is you put on the ratchet, you twist to the right, but there's a left spin bay, you twist to the left, which is surprised we haven't got a left spin collab bay yet, but only left spins we have is Storm Dragoon and Cobalt Dragoon. Then you put in the bit, and you spin it around to make it look pretty. And then for the T-Rex one, take it, put it in 180, twist to the right, left spin, same case. Put the bit in, twist it around to make it look pretty. But yeah. So without further ado, I'm just going to whip out the arena, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to do test launches for them both, and then we'll just do some test battles, which I gotta get out my string launcher, which I completely forgot about. Lucky it's just in that little baggie, so. There we go. Let's launch the T-Rex first, because we looked at Mosa first, so why not? Let it rip. Stamina defenses are usually more stationary, while balances and attacks usually go around the stadium. Usually, sometimes there's different exceptions. Mosa. Or maybe if I for like a rebirth, you could do rebirth Spino versus rebirth Mosa, or maybe like the muted down versus the Distortus. for some more Jurassic World ideas. It's just, I don't know how they would do the Indominus and Rex. Well, actually, it did fight the Ankylosaur, so they could include the Ankylosaur. Let it rip. Alright. Let's get started. So we do a test battle. We're going to start off with T-Rex, and for the second round will be Mosa. Let it rip. Let it rip. I mean, yeah. Alright, next up will be Mosa first. Let it rip. Let it rip. You can see the difference. Alright, I'll quickly whip back out the playmat and box to call quits for the video, so give me 1 second. Well, that's been my look at Trex 1-80GB ball versus Mosasaurus 9-60U. I'd like to thank you folks for watching this Beyblade X unboxing. If folks did enjoy the unboxing, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. I'll prime as fast as I can. If you made it this far into the video, comment your favorite dinosaur from Jurassic World, or just the Jurassic World franchise. It can be stuff from Jurassic Park if you want to go that far back. But yeah, and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified whenever I drop a new video /short/stream. But until next time, toodles.